Good afternoon, everybody. I've just come out of a meeting with the managing director. He's not happy. He believes that we're we're on the verge of losing market share in the UK to cheaper imports from the Far East and Eastern Europe. And he also thinks we're missing out on huge opportunities to take advantage of the growing infrastructure market across the world in these emerging economies where rail networks are being built. As you're all aware, we're a medium-sized UK-based engineering firm supplying high-tech electronic test equipment to the rail industry, and we should be maximising our sales. What he wants us to do is go away and think of 4 alternatives to change the structure of the business. I want you guys to split into 4 teams and tell Joe which team you are all in. The teams are, number 1, setting up a manufacturing plant abroad, leaving just a sales and accounting function in the UK. Number 2, outsourcing your manufacturing to a third party under licence. Number 3, investing in a partnership or joint venture with a foreign company. And number 4, doing nothing with the manufacturing, leaving it all in the UK, but opening up sales offices in Europe and Asia Pacific. Once you've decided which one of these groups we'll come into, we'll run through the next stages of what's involved. Okay. The costs and savings are listed below. Current UK process, so that is leaving the manufacturing as it is and outsourcing sales offices. Currently we can make 10,000 units each week at a cost of £120 each. We have the flexibility to increase production by 25%. To establish new sales offices abroad, it will cost approximately £250,000 a year to do so. Group 2, setting up a manufacturing plant abroad. This will cost you £1 million in initial investment for building, machinery and costs. You'll be able to manufacture 30,000 units a week each week at a cost of £50, with the added flexibility that we can increase production by 100%. Freight costs will cost you 75p per item. Group 3, outsourcing the manufacturing. It will cost us £150,000 for a consultancy to broker the deal. We'll be able to then manufacture 40,000 units each week at a cost of £75, inclusive this time of freight, each with the flexibility to increase production by 300% if necessary. Group 4, the investment team joint partnership. Again, consultancy firm will cost you £150,000 to organise a deal. There'll be a further investment of £300,000 in the company, but you'll be able to produce 25 units a week at £78 each, with the flexibility, if necessary, to increase production by 35%. Once you've completed the calculation, we'll expand this out for 3 years to look at, and whoever creates the most money over that 3-year period will be the ones who've won. Assume that you have sales of 10,000 a week and you make 25% at the moment gross profit. Please be aware, globalising production is full of hidden dangers. Well done. The team that's established sales offices outside has just won first orders and it's increased their production by 15%. Yeah. Oh, you're joking. Okay. Oh dear. The team that's outsourced manufacturing, unfortunately the licensed factory that you've been dealing with has been employing child labour. You've now been fined £50,000. You should have been checking into this. Well done teams, you've all increased production by 20% because of your increased sales. Oh dear. The team that outsourced manufacturing, not only will you find that £50,000, but now your total sales have fallen by 5% due to the bad publicity of the last 6 months. consultant who brokered the deal for the Greenfield site, so the people who manufactured a plant abroad, the consultant's been found he's been offering bribery to officials. So the plant has been closed for 2 weeks. You've lost 2 weeks' trade, and while an investigation takes place. You could face a fine of up to £100,000. It's just come in. £50,000 was your fine. All teams have just won another 5% new business. Hang on a second. Export team. That means you've overproduced against production. You can't meet your orders. You've now lost 2% of your sales for the year. The team that formed a partnership agreement, you've now found out that you need to spend 2% of year one sales into an infrastructure fund to develop the local area that wasn't budgeted for. Hello? You're joking. A volcano's just erupted and sent a plume of volcanic ash into the atmosphere. No flights are possible for 2 weeks. That means you're going to lose at least 1 week total sales and a penalty for late delivery of products of a further week's sales. I'll come back to you with what that value is. Thank you. The volcano's cleared, but that's a hit of £25,000 to each team. Thank you, and well done.